Hello there everyone and welcome back to Modded Minecraft. For the first time this season I am here by myself. Kate's just feeling a little worn out today, so I'm just going to do a bit of technical work. The beginnings of a fairly significant project. She did ask me to harvest these peppercorns she got on occasion, which we're starting to build up a bit of a stock of. She says these things are used in just about every bloody recipe, so we need a lot. So, last time we started working on our Ender.io system. As you can see, I've made some changes here. Stone brick has replaced the conduits, or has it? This is the really cool thing about Ender.io. These are camouflaged blocks, or painted blocks, basically. And they take on the characteristics of any block that I choose. And I'll show you what's going on over there in a second. Here's the painter. Now I was going to make, I grabbed, I wonder what I did with it. Oh well, I'll just duck over here. Those other crafting benches have stuff for today already prepared in them. So a conduit facade looks like this. And if you want it to say look like stone brick, which we've got a lot of going on here, you just throw it in the painter. This defines what it's going to look like. This is what you're painting. And boom, in a few seconds we'll have a stone brick facade, which I happen to have 3 of right now. Apparently you can also use this to camouflage glowstone, which means that this torching system is actually not going to be necessary. Ooh, it might work on these too, you know. But redstone lamps, of course, need redstone to work. So then you just take it, you go boop, boop, and hey presto, it disappears, but not completely. And so I've run a cable under the floor here, and I have the beginnings of a automated system here. And this is the reason why we're going to be doing what we're doing today. I started sort of planning this out, and then I realized I have no way of controlling what gets pulled out. The idea is that this system is going to basically, that cobblestone generator I built, or that I'm going to rebuild here, is going to feed into this cobblestone chest. And then the cobblestone will get pulled out into crusher to turn into gravel. Gravel will get pulled out into crusher to get turned into sand. Dirt's a project for a separate day. And cobble will also get pulled out and smelted into smooth stone. And maybe even a cyclic assembler to make brick, stone brick. But, as I said, my concern is that when I fire this thing up, it just pulls and pulls and pulls cobblestone out into here. And I have no idea if it'll stop pulling it out when the gravel is hitting a certain threshold, say, 3 stacks away from being full, which would be about the point where this thing would be running down. Because if it is, I do not want it to continue. So we need a way of controlling it. And one of the ways I know of that can control these things is an ME system. You see over here, my clever plan is sort of given away. I have a crystal growth accelerators here, 2 of them that I've made off camera, and I'm going to be creating 2 more of them in just a moment. But first, what we're making today requires quartz fiber. I've already made a bunch of it. I just left the recipe there for your use. This is most of the recipe for a crystal growth accelerator. What I'm missing is the quartz glass and the flux crystals. But I need them for this. I require an energy acceptor, and I require ME conduits. See, you can put your ME conduits in with your Ender.io system. And that requires 2 flux crystals, a quartz fiber, and conduit binder, which I think is not that different from a normal ME system. So, I want to fire it in here. So this is now, should be, I have no way of knowing for sure, but there's an easy test here. Let's just run it in here, down to there, down to here, here and here. I wonder if I'm taking the long way. I am. Dang it. Alright, we'll have to redo that. And fortunately, this is a neat thing about the Yeta wrench. The ME specific. So now all I can see are the ME pipes, and there's no risk of me accidentally removing other pipes, which is cool. And then we'll just grab that and that. Okay. So for the sake of efficiency and the fact that we apparently don't actually have as much of this conduit as I thought, we'll take it right down here and under the center. So it's got to go actually around, so we'll take it around here. So down, down, over, 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 over. Now if this is working right, these things should go online here in just a second. And boom, boom. Okay, and that should be enough to fire up 3 of these. Device online. Nice. Now, one thing about ME that we've discussed is how slow these crystals are to grow. Well, now we have one online and one offline. Why is that one offline? Darn it. Why is that not working? Why is that one offline? What am I missing to actually make that thing work? Do I need a battery on the ME system? Interesting. Okay. Is there a transmission range on this business? I don't know. Maybe I need to put a battery on there. There's a power applied. Let's look for applied Energistics and see if we can figure it out. The only things I can think of are perhaps we need... Well, we don't need spatial storage cells right now. We need... Come on. What's that thing called? Not a crafting unit. Those are that's for crafting. Molecular assemblers, that's not what we need. We need an energy cell. There we are. 4 fluix dust and 4 Certus quartz crystals and 1 quartz glass. Did I have 1 quartz glass left? I think I might have. No, I used up all my quartz glass too, didn't I? Didn't have very much of it to begin with, actually, but... Oh, no. No, I wonder if quite clear glass will substitute for making the cable. No, it's got to be quartz glass. Now, quartz glass required regular glass and Certus quartz dust. Well, I think I have some of that right here. All I need now is just regular glass. Do I have any of that around? Actually, you know what? The Ender IO glass might substitute. What's the recipe for this? Oh, it's just sand in an alloy smelter. That's nothing. That's just the same as regular. That's not working. Okay, apparently Ender IO glass will not. A lot of glasses work, but apparently this is not one of them. Okay, well that's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For God's sakes, 9. We've got a smelter right here, ready to rumble. Alright, so in the meantime, why is this offline? One of these is online, one of them is offline. Why? Okay. Now both of them should be offline. Yes. Okay. So this is just a basic ME conduit. Well, let's see what ME conduit. Okay, ME conduit should be an equivalent to ME glass cable. Now, how much information can an ME glass cable carry, I wonder? I seem to recall it can carry 8 channels, but I'm not positive on that. I did a little bit of homework on this. Well, let's try and make the battery and see if just having somewhere to store the electricity will make the difference. Or the AE power, because maybe it's just... I got it backwards too, didn't I? Maybe that glass, that Ender IO glass will work. 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Let's just grab one of these. Okay, the Ender IO glass will work. Dope. Alright, that's no big deal. Come out of there. Now then, we need an energy. Let's see. We need the Applied Energistics energy cell. Okay. 4 Fluix dust, 4 Certus quartz crystals, and really just... That's interesting. Where'd it go? Yeah, just 1 quartz glass in the middle. So 4 quartz crystals, 4 Fluix dust. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 quartz crystals. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 Fluix dust, which we will make out of these. I've got 20 Fluix seeds sitting there waiting to be grown, so... Let's see. Are you not crushing things? Apparently not. Has something else gone wrong? That's weird, because that was working. Did I break something else by accident? Oh, no, hold on. No, that should be working, because this is getting the energy from here. The cube is full. Why did that crusher not crush things? Oh, can I not? Uh-oh. Let me see. Just a sec. Recipe, Fluix dust. I can't grind up Fluix crystals. It has to be Fluix. Alright, well I guess I'm making a couple more Fluix. See, it takes... And I'm running low on nether quartz, and the nether has been made a lot more dangerous. I'm going to need... We'll grab 3 worth of that. 3 redstone. And over here we have 3 charged Certus quartz still. Getting low on that, but we do have the ability to make more now, so it's not a big problem. We'll seal that up for now, and we'll deal with it later. Boom, boom, and boom. Get over here. There we are. And we will crush all of it, because I'm sure we're going to need more Fluix dust in the near future. Alright. So this isn't actually an ME network yet. This is just going to be a manufacturing network. I wonder why this didn't start doing anything. Let me see. Let's throw gravel in there. Okay, that's working fine. Weird. Oh, right. It was because I was using the wrong material. Never mind. I'm just slightly dirt today. Okay. Energy cube can go right below the... Now then, let's see. There must be some way of finding out how much power there is in this. Or was there something... Wait, hold on. Was it something about... No, it was interfacing just fine, wasn't it? This one is online, and this one is... Why is that one offline, though? That is so weird. I might need some regular ME cable to sort of round this out. Device offline, device online. I can't actually tell. Let's see. Well, that cube, is that cube actually getting charged? I can't even tell that much. Alright, I need an ME network investigation tool, so I need to figure out how. Applied Energistics. There must be a way, a tool for, a querying tool or something for Applied Energistics, so we can actually tell what the heck is going on with all this hardware. And I may have to take a minute to pop out and see what is what I'm missing here. Paintballs. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go take a minute. I'm going to take a second and go dig up the some information about ME and how to analyze the network. I'll be right back. Okay, it could have been something as silly as accidentally placing the silly thing on its side instead of on its top. I didn't even know these could orient that way. So if you place it that way, it's actually oriented backwards, or the wrong way. Okay, so that explains that weirdness. So I can take these back. So just for clarity, there are certain things in ME that will not interface directly with the Ender IO version of the cable. I actually looked into this. But for basic power transfer, apparently, it is not even remotely an issue. And now we have 2 crystal growth accelerators up and running. That's more like it. Okay. Now it makes sense. It makes perfect sense to me now. It was just a minor mistake on my part. So now we should be able to grow a batch of Fluix seeds in relatively short order. So 0% done. Let's drop them in. Let's re-examine the recipe for a accelerator, because we're going to need another one or 2. Need quartz glass. Hey, we got the cable. We got that. We need the quartz glass. Hey, we made quartz glass, didn't we? What did we do with that? What did I do with that? Where did I leave that quartz glass? There it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. Of course, I didn't keep enough of it, I don't think. Nope. And Fluix block, which requires 4 of those crystals, is probably the most ideal. Let's see. Well, hold on. Let me think about this for a second. Fluix blocks requires, 8 of these or 4 of those. So there's no reason to waste my hard-earned seeds, which, speaking of which, let's see how they're doing. Hey, 14% done already. That's not bad. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, let's just get a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Redstone. And yes, we are running low on a few critical things here, aren't we? Just try and clear out my inventory a bit, and then some of our nether quartz. So I'm going to need to make a mining system, like, soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that what we went with? 4? Yeah, we did go with 4, because that'll give us 8, which will be enough to make at least 2 blocks, if not a bit more. 2 and 3. Pop. Oh, right, it's not that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I throw in there anyways? Now I'm kind of confused. What did I throw in there? All right, let's see. Quartz, redstone, nether quartz. I must have thrown in 2 batches of nether quartz. Okay, now for the seeds. We'll do that in a second. 32% in very short order. Okay. 2 Fluix blocks. 2 more crystal growth accelerators. 2 more. Oh, right. I was short on that quite clear glass, and I think did I make that 1 more dust? I'm 1 dust short. Okay. This is me learning to count. Failing completely. Hilariously. There we are. And that one shouldn't go anywhere because it's got nowhere to eject to. Because Ender IO will only pull things out if it's got somewhere that it can actually go. The pattern here is actually the TNT pattern, which is kind of interesting. Alright, my last crystal growth accelerator for the moment. And one way or another, we're going to hook the silly thing up. I'm going to just grab the water. Not that there's anything under there that's going to get hurt by getting wet, but... Okay, take that, throw that down there, and then that there. And that one will grow like that, and that one will grow like that. Water goes in, and now we are producing our crystals in really good time. Those were at 32% when we started. Oh, wow, and they're already at growth stage gone. So there you go. Now we can actually get these done in reasonable time. And our system is now charging a little. Let's see. So they are already at stage 2, 52%. So yeah, a few minutes, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. So The reason for my plan, and actually I will probably be recovering that Fluix cable, is we're going to take the power here, and eventually we're going to need an ME controller. Because what we're going to do is we're going to use these things called, well, this is medium term, so I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll deal with it later. Ooh, nice. Is that done? No, that's tier 3, isn't it? Yeah, they're still crystallizing. But okay, so my next project is going to have to be, as much as I want to continue work on applied energistics, we have a couple critical problems. The good news is we have all 4 of the inscriber presses, so I can start making the circuits anytime I want. I have a charger, so we can manufacture Fluix crystal at will, given enough time input, which, hey, that doesn't take much time now at all. Hey, there we are, 20 Fluix crystals in minutes, as opposed to hours, which is how long it took the first batch. Okay, so mining. We've got a couple options. We've got this thing called a quarry. Now, in here, of course, there is no buildcraft, so what we have is the ender quarry, which required a fair amount of expensive materials. Like, I have no obsidian right now. Or, and this is the one I'm leaning towards, we could go with the digital miner. Digital miner is a device from Mekanism. It's expensive, but not unreasonably so. I mean, I'll have to go and do some mining, but... So we need compressed diamond, we need... You know... We need a robot which requires, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. None of this is anything out of the ordinary for an average day. It just requires a lot of materials. So I think I'm going to have to start gathering the materials for that off camera, because it's going to be, I mean, some of this is going to be quite a significant amount of time to craft, even with the improved efficiency of various systems. I may not have quite enough diamonds to do the job, because we're going to need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 diamonds for these, plus 7, plus 8. So 8 diamonds. We're going to need 8 diamonds. And we're going to need a fair chunk of obsidian as well. Now, I had sort of contemplated making parts of it, because some of that stuff for it isn't that expensive, but I think that will have to wait till next time, because I'm pretty sure my time is up for tonight. But we made some good progress. We've got crystal growth. We've got... Yeah. No, it's coming along. It's coming along. And our energy queue system is not even remotely feeling the pain. 60-40 of 640 yeah, 632 of 640 coming in. 640 of... Oh, some of these are running a little down. Oh, I wonder, is power actually getting all the way down here? It's fully charged. We may run into power problems if we try to fire up all these systems here. Like, we'll throw... I've got some copper ore here. If we let the system start operating, because we're going to, of course, have... Here they come. So... Yeah, there it goes. It's pulling some of the energy out. But of course, the energy cube is not falling behind, but we're going to have... Well, okay, it's not a very good example. But in a few moments, we're going to have... There we are. So now we've got 2 systems running. I think we're going to be upgrading this sooner rather than later, but the Tier 2 cable is a lot more expensive. Actually, is it a lot more expensive, or was it... Relatively speaking, energetic alloy requires gold, glowstone, and gold glowstone, and redstone in a alloy smelter. So it's a lot more expensive. And then the third one, of course, requires vibrant alloy, which requires an ender pearl and that energetic alloy, which is a pretty significant quantity of power, if you ask me. And, okay, it's going to handle it It'll be iffy, but it's going to handle it okay. Alright guys, well, I'm going to leave it at that for today. Hopefully the next time I play, Kate will be able to join us, and we'll be... Well, I don't know what we're going to be doing. But probably I'm going to spend some time getting this miner sort of organized. And see how close I am to actually being able to build it. Because I need the miner to get the materials I need to make the ME system. Because we're running low on quartz, we're running low on redstone, badly low on redstone. I got 20 diamonds. I might have enough diamonds. And I think I've got enough lapis. So only going to be one way to find out, and that's going to be to start actually crafting the thing. So, that'll do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.